Hi there, how's it going? I'm Asbestos451, and today I am going to be reacting to and breaking down what is, in my opinion, my worst video. Quick preface, I've tried to record this video several times already, and haven't been pleased with it, so I think I'm just going to go through this one take. It's going to be a lot of me yapping, but we'll see how that goes. So I'm just going to make myself a little bit smaller here. And let's pull it up. So we're going to be looking at It's Valentine's Day, I Am Lonely. I made this video on Valentine's Day quite a while ago. Probably like my third video or something. And yeah, I don't really like it. It's the video talking about my feelings. And I guess because it's that kind of video, I'm prone to not liking it because I'm a different person than I was 6 months ago, and I just don't like the way I talk in this video. So yeah, let's get started.
Hi there, I am Asbestos451, and today is Valentine's Day. And, I of course don't have Valentine. I've never had a relationship anyway, like romantically. Which I guess is kind of a bummer, because, like, all my friends are in relationships or have had the experience of a relationship, but, never got around to me.
And so what bugs me initially here is that I'm saying that the bummer part of not having had a relationship is that all my peers have had one or something like that. Which, in my opinion, is a stupid thing to say, because looking back on what relationships I was mentioning, like, almost none of them were successful, happy relationships, so I had nothing to be jealous of, and it just bugs me that I'm comparing myself to other people who weren't doing as well as I had imagined they were. And then I guess feeling bad because I hold them on some kind of pinnacle, and but really they aren't there.
I mean, I guess in some regards I'm okay with, because I'm not sure where I'd even begin, like with a romantic relationship, or even if I'd be good as a partner. I mean, I wouldn't want, I'd be afraid of upsetting the other person in some way, or finding some way to hurt them, which I don't want to do to someone who I care about.
And this part here, I agree with what I'm saying, in terms of I am kind of comfortable in some regards with not having dated anybody because, yeah, I'm afraid of that. I have pretty low self-confidence, and I have a hard time seeing myself able to maintain that kind of relationship. And so yeah, I don't want to drag anybody into my world of yeah, low self-esteem, not liking myself. I don't want anyone to have to put up with that side of me. So yeah, and what bugs me about this is that I avoid saying what I mean, and I kind of dance around the real crux of what I'm trying to say here, and that I think is one of my least favorite traits about myself. Like I'm not able to speak openly very often, especially with people who I hold in high regard and I wish to hold me in high regard. I don't want to share my shortcomings, and it kind of does bug me that the only times I've had meaningful conversations, like, I'm kind of skirting around the issue, or I'm like 4 drinks deep. That's I want to be able to be open. And so yeah, just seeing this reminds me of that shortcoming. I have a hard time being open with others.
Um, but I guess it's alright, because I've got like a whole bunch of great friends. They got me some gifts today, which was super nice. And I'm very grateful for where I'm at, so I just don't really have anything planned out.
And then that last bit there, I don't know, kind of bugs me a bit, because I'm just kind of brushing aside my thoughts, you know. Oh, I've got nothing to complain about. Well, I mean, like, I feel bad. Like, I wish I was in a relationship, you know. I think that a healthy long-term relationship sounds like a beautiful thing, and I would love to have that experience, you know. I want to be in love, you know, but that's just not in my wheelhouse at this moment. Yeah, and just being okay with, you know, having that feeling, and not having to be, oh, I've got so many friends though, and it's wonderful, everything's good, I've got nothing to complain about. Yeah, I've got some things to be a little upset about, and I don't think that there's any harm in that, you know. And not to dismiss the importance of friends, you know, like, definitely lots of people helped me get through some tougher times in my life, and I'm so thankful for all the people who I've become friends with throughout high school, and I really hope to keep a lot of those relationships going forward. I mean, like, yeah, it's okay to feel bad, and you have to accept that you feel bad. I don't know. I just don't feel like it's right to push things off. But you don't want to get too caught up in it, because that's the other negative aspect of it, I find, you know. You have that societal pressure. Oh, when are you gonna get a girlfriend, Finn? That's my name, by the way. Name drop. My name's Finton. Well, when do you need a girlfriend? And you know, and you're like, oh, geez, you know, not even there. And then that leads you to trying to force stuff, and that's not, you don't do that to yourself, you know. That's no good for anybody. Um, yeah, that's, I don't know what I got to say on that. Anyways, we got a part I like coming up next. Let's watch this. So I love that transition right there with the fart sound effect into this meme. So we've got some guys on an airplane. All right, this guy's on his iPad, and the stewardess comes up and is like, "Sir, you have to turn off that while we take off." And the guy's like, "Oh, sorry, I forgot about that," and presumably goes on to turn off his iPad. But then there's this old guy in the corner with his book, and he cheekily goes, "Oh, I'm guessing I don't have to turn mine off, eh?" Because he's got a book and he doesn't have to turn it off like the iPad. And so I think it's just got this really clever, cheeky kind of way of going, oh, technology bad, you know, but it's kind of funny. Anyways, there's some more to this video, so let's keep going.
I'm gonna put a link in the description for this awesome song. It's called Hazel by Far Apart. It's like one of my favorite emo songs ever. It's just really raw, really gets your heart feeling.
Yeah, so I don't like the way that I concluded this by recommending an emo song. Not to say I wouldn't recommend this song to anybody, because it's a really great song. But I just feel like it's a little cringe how I went about that at the end there. And of course, there's a little snippet of that song at the end there. Wonderful song. Yeah, last little bit here, I actually noticed today, this video has a comment, so let's talk about that. It's this guy. He's got an Evangelion profile picture, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. He says, "Me too, asbestos, me too," with the sad sighing face. And you know what? People be out here, we ain't getting none. You know, That's what it is. And it says Hazel goes hard, and that's, I'm glad that I found a person who likes that song also. Anyways, yeah, that's all I've got to say about that, really. I guess it's just a matter of I made this video with a certain mindset that's not really applicable to me anymore, or something like that. I don't know. And I guess it's just a lot of looking back on my past self and being like, oh, why would I say these things? You know, why would I feel that way? And then probably even 6 months from now, I'm gonna look back on this video and be like, oh, what the fuck was I on about? You know. But yeah, main points. I've never been in a relationship. I got no prospects, but you know, that's kind of just life. It's okay to feel bad about that, and just accept that you feel bad. You know, that's how it goes. We feel bad sometimes. There's plenty of things to feel good about, but don't necessarily try and brush away that feeling bad, because then, you know, you're repressing shit, and that's no fun. And yeah, and then just, I don't know, value life. You know, that's a stupid fucking word. I'm fucking depressed. Anyways, take care.